Got it. Alrighty, here we go. Hey there, everybody. It's a nasty one here again, and welcome back to the next episode of the Overdogs franchise rebuild here in Super Mega Baseball 4 win year number 3. And we're getting to the make or break win now or go home point of the season, as we lost again last episode against the division leading Crocodons 10-4 as we signed Joffrey Rockman for that start, and he got his cheeks clapped in only, I believe, 3 innings. He gave up 9 earned runs. Yeah, it was not great. Offense did manage 4 runs at least to ruin Winnie Noel's quality start, but other than that, it wasn't much of a factor. The only highlight of that pitching-wise was that Jacob Marshmallow, who was re-signed last episode, threw 4 scoreless innings in relief of Rockman. 12 up, 12 down. That was pretty impressive. Outside of that, there wasn't much to go off of, although Hackliner did extend his home run streak, as he did hit a home run for the 3rd or possibly 4th straight game. I'd have to go back and check. So he is still hot. But other than that, the Overdogs ain't doing too well. We have now fallen to 7-6 after losing the first 2 games of this 5-game homestand to end the year. We are still in 3rd place. We are now by ourselves at 1.5 games back of the Crocodons, and we're basically in must-win-now territory, as if you look at the standings, that negative 17 run differential is going to basically mean you're not winning a tiebreaker. You need to win out, and you need to start doing it now. Otherwise, you will have absolutely no chance of making this playoff. So yeah, we're in win now mode, and here's the matchup. Our final matchup against the Buzzards today. Earlier in the season, we went 1-1 against them in the doubleheader at Shaka, so we split. Let's see if we can win that season series outright today. On the mound for us will be injured starter Nick Dieguez, 0-1 with a 3 ERA and a 140 whip. And on the mound for the Buzzards, it is rookie pitcher Stamp Jones. I believe he is making his 2nd career start. He has no record, a 4.15 ERA, a 138 whip, with Tier 2 pickoff zero and Tier 2 stimulated. Lineup for today's game, leading off at second base, is going to be El Rey Action locked in. Then it's Joe Trunk at first. Hackliner on fire at third base. Carlton Starr is shortstop. Track Statsman is tense, again, in right field. Roy Crowds is in left. Ned Sportsman, the rookie catcher, is batting 7th. Yoink Sachs is still tense in center field. He is batting 8th. Here's the lineup for the Buzzards. Leading off is going to be Slip Whoopity at second base. Then it is former Overdog Sack to Song locked in at first. Another former Overdog locked in right fielder Sluggy Boomhauer. Batting 4th on fire third baseman today, Herbert Hackman. Batting 5th is shortstop Huffley Buffler. Batting 6th, former Overdog center fielder Turner Hood. Batting 7th is catcher Jacques Oftin. Batting 8th is tense left fielder Brian Pickleford. And Jones, the rookie, will be on the mound. Let's jump into it and have some fun here at the Motor Yard. Here we go. We need a big performance here today. We need a win, and preferably we'd like to win by a good handful of runs. If we can't do that, at very least we need to win. That's all we really want to see today is a win. That way we'll at least get to 8 wins on the season and guarantee ourselves at worst a 500 finish. Let's do it. Whoopity leading off, batting 280 on the year with 2 homers, 6 RBIs, playing second base once again. Here's Dieguez's numbers on the year, 0-1 with a 3 ERA and a 140 whip. He's given up 5 runs in 3 starts, 15 innings pitched, average of exactly 5 innings a start, 19 hits, 2 walks, a homer, 9 strikeouts, and a batting average against him 311. Nick is unfortunately coming off a start where he tore his elbow and needed some pseudo surgery. He's still not fully healed up, but he is well enough where it's not going to affect his ratings. However, there will be still a slight drain on his stamina. It's as if he's pitching tense when he's neutral and vice versa. Just add another level onto it. So when he's locked in, he's actually pitching neutral. When he's on fire, he's actually pitching locked in. When he's pitching tense, he's pitching rattled. And when he's pitching rattled, well, it's worse than rattled. It's rattled and the clutch against him. Well, down and away on the next pitch, outside and low to Whoopity, 1-1. Cutter from away, skied to right center field. Statsman tracking it. He is under it, and he'll put it away. 1 down. He's effed. Yes, one boy. That's a great way to put it. Nice to see you again, buddy. Hopefully your day's been well. Here is Sakta. He is locked in with Tier 3 off-speed hitter, hitting 245, 2 homers, 3 RBIs. Definitely a far cry from his 2 MVP caliber seasons to start the series, so he has fallen off a little bit here in Year 3 after leaving our organization for the Overdogs, or for the Buzzards. Two-seamer down and away on the first pitch. Hit up the first base line. Diving is Joe Trunk to smother it. He'll race to the bag, and he'll win the foot race. 2 down. Song down the neutral mojo. That'll bring up former Overdog right fielder Sluggy Boomhauer. He is locked in, hitting .340, respectable. 3 homers and 9 RBIs. First pitch curveball away from Dieguez. Floats in there for a strike. 0-1. Here's the pitch that screwed up his elbow. It's the slider. Down and in. That's low. 1-1. Cutter down and away. Boomhauer taking just off the corner. 2-1. Two-seamer up and in. High. 3-1. Composed activates a tier 2 for Dieguez, boosting that accuracy. Cutter down and in is turned on and line hard, and that is going to be off the fence there just under the house in left center. A little bit higher, and that is a home run in the nest. Thankfully for us, that was just a sharp line drive off the wall. Only a single for Boomhauer. He doesn't run well. I'm doing all right, man. Thank you for asking. Appreciate it. I'm doing all right. You know, been sick the past couple of days, but, you know, I'm feeling a little bit better. Been busy at work, so it's nice to get some time to myself, you know, just record this, finally get it out. You know, I know it's been spotty with uploads recently, but hey, that's life. Here's on fire third baseman Herbert Hackman. He's hitting .415 with 3 homers, 8 RBIs, and tier 2 bad ball hitter as well. Cutter up and in. Dieguez challenges him. It's lined right at Carlton Starr. 1 pitch, 1 out, and that ends the inning. Bottom 1, we're scoreless. Action, Trunk, and Liner coming up. Leading off is Elroy, locked in at second base today. Tier 2 fastball hitter and first pitch slayer active here. Batting .350 with 4 RBIs as we face rookie left-hander Stamp Jones. 19-year-old has made 1 career start on the season. He went 4 1/3 innings with 3 runs given up, 2 of them earned. No decision, .415 ERA, 138 whip. 5 hits given up with 3 strikeouts, a walk, and 2 home runs. That's actually not a bad start for someone of his low ratings. If you remember, Stamp Jones is, I believe, a C or a C-. He's got a .263 batting average against. I believe he's a C. Yeah, he's a C because of his 2 traits. All right, let's see what we can do against the rookie. Oh, he's a right-hander, but he's still a rookie. Changeup up on the first pitch, hung, and it was driven to left center field, but that's going to hang up out there for Turner Hood. 1 down. Joe Trunk up next, first baseman facing his old team once again. Hitting .327 with a homer, 5 RBIs, made a nice diving play in the first inning. Heater up and in, strike called, 0-1. Heater up, that's again in there, 0-2. Slider up and away, Trunk skies it off the end of the bat, right center. That's going to hang up out there for Hood as he makes the second out. Hackliner up next, third baseman on fire, batting .482 with 6 homers, 18 RBIs, leading the team in all 3 categories. He's also on a streak of at least 3 games straight with a home run. Curveball just hits the top of the zone. Got the friendly call there from the umpire, 0-1. Curveball down, that's pulled on the ground right at Hackman, though. It's an easy out there, and that's a 1-2-3 inning. No problems for the rookie Jones. Top 2, Buffler, Hood, and Off-Dean coming up. Buffly Buffler up, shortstop hitting .216 with 3 homers and 7 RBIs on the year. Another slow year for the former Jack's second baseman. First year away from that team as that cutter's down and in for a called strike, 0-1. Curveball up and in, that's pulled foul, it's 0-2. Slider up and away, Buffler checked outside, 1-2. Two-seamer down and away, chopped in the hole to short, caught Star on the backhand, takes his time and throws him out at first, 1 down. Thank you, Slowpoke. Second-year outfielder Turner Hood up next, former Overdog. He's hitting .163 on the year with 5 RBIs. I guess it's a good thing we got rid of him. He didn't really develop much. Cutter up and in on the first pitch. That's a strike, 0-1. Two-seamer up and away. That's a strike, 0-2. So far of our former players here on the Buzzards, the best performer right now is Boomhauer. Curveball down on the way, out of the zone, 1-2. Slided down and in. Off the plate, 2-2. Two-seamer up and in. Chased and fouled back over the screen. Count remains 2-2. Cutter down and away. Lined over first, over the lunging glove of Joe Trunk into right field, and that is a single for Hood. He is on with 1 down here in the second, and he's got good wheels. Here's Jacques Oftin, the catcher, hitting 184 on the year with 5 RBIs. Very uncharacteristic for Jacques. Tier 2 first pitch slayer, Tier 3 consistent, both active here. Pitch out on the first one. Not only does that waste first pitch slayer, it gives us a free check on the runner. And now the pickoff by Dieguez, not in time. 1-0 count. Sliding down in the way, lined into left center. Sacks on the run, gets there as it hangs up for him. 2 down. Holding on at first there is Hood. That is going to bring up left fielder Brian Pickleford, former Nemesis outfielder. He is tense, hitting only 034. 1 RBI on the year for Pickleford. I do have a feeling that one hit came against us. What is his... I got to see this. What are his stats? 1 for 29. And I'm sure that run drove in that hit drove in a run. Oh my god, how has this guy not been released yet? Why is he even starting? So many questions. Ball down in the way, and the first pitch is in there at the knees. 0-1. Two-seamer up and in. Foul back. It's 0-2. Why is the umpire wearing gloves? Damn, his hands must be freezing. Cut up and away. He gone. Chased it outside. First punch out for Dieguez, and he retires Pickleford. 1 hit for the Buzzards. It's stranded at first. Bottom 2. Star, Statsman, and Crowds coming up. Carlton leading off. He's hitting .411 on the year with a homer. 10 RBIs. Second on the team in batting average. Tier 2 first pitch slayer is active here against the rookie Jones, who only threw 6 pitches in the first inning. And that first pitch heater just caught the knees. Another favorable call. 0-1. That slider way inside. 1-1. No, wait. I know one person. Oh, the lowest I've seen at batting average. You know one person? Okay. Oh, yeah. 2024. Jose Abreu. Oh, damn. If you guys know, you guys know. Heater down the way. That's a strike at the knees. 1-2. Slider in. Jammed by Star on the ground to short. Buffler to his left will make the play. 1 down. God, that pissed me off after the entire season. I can imagine. That's right, because he was on the Stros, too. That made it even worse. Statsman up, he's tense, hitting .250 with a homer, 4 RBIs. Well, you know, look on the bright side. At least now this year, the Orioles suck. We're the 4th worst team in the league, probably 3rd. We're almost at the White Sox level of suck, and pretty soon we'll fire our GM, so Elias will be without a job. Again. Change it down and in, that's low, 1-0. Heater middle in, hard grounder by Statsman up the middle, knocked down by Whoopity on the dive. His throw to first is not in time. Infield single for Statsman. He's on with 1 down for Rory Crowds. Left fielder hitting .327, 3 homers and 6 RBIs. Change up away, in there for a strike. 0-1. Heater up. Oh, late swing. 0-2. Runner goes. Slider down and in. Ripped foul by Crowds as he protects the plate. Curveball down and in. Line softly to short right at Buffalo, though, for the 2nd out. Here's rookie catcher Ned Sportsman with Tier 2 first pitch slayer and Tier 3 bunter. Batting .359 in the year with 3 RBIs. 2 down in the inning, runner at first. Change up on the first pitch, line at the middle, and that's a base hit into center field. Sportsman keeps the inning going here with 2 down with that nice hit, and that is going to put it on for Yoink Sacks. Yet without an RBI this year, hitting only .289, and he is also tense. Technically, the batting average is actually pretty good for Yoink. He's just not doing anything offensively, which is also not surprising. He's not here for offense, he's here for defense. Fortunately, he's an everyday starter. Heater inside, in there for a ball, 1-0. I believe he's only missed 1 or 2 games to fix mojo. Heater middle in is a strike, 1-1. Heater up, hard grounder through the middle into center field. Runner around third, he's going to try it. Here comes the throw in from Hood. It is cut by Song, and they are going to get the runner out at third. But the run does score. It's an RBI single. 1-0 Dogs. To the 3rd. We got the lead. Jones, Whoopity, and Song coming up. Nice heads-up play there by Sack to cut it and get the out at third. And that is the first RBI of the year for Yoink Sacks. Thank you for pointing that out, one boy. I appreciate it. And that would have just gone right over my head. Rookie pitcher Stamp Jones up. He's no slouch with the bat, so let's not, take him for granted here, as Diego's will have 9-1 and 2 to face him here in the third. Cutter away, blew by him at 91, 0-1. Diego's with that finesse pitching style of his, is that two-seamers off the plate inside. 1-1. It's all about movement and placement here with Nicky Boy. Curveball down and away in the dirt. 2-1. He's ripping in, chased by Jones as he rips it foul. 2-2. Cut it away, out of the zone. It's 3-2. Composed activates here for Diego's. Slider down and in. He gone! Swung right through it. Looking heater. Second punch out for Diego's. Whoopity up next. He's 0 for 1. Rally starter activates here at Tier 2 with them down and nobody on base. First pitch curveball down. Checked in there at the knees. 0-1. Slider up and away. Whoopity checked. Takes it high this time. 1-1. Two-seamer down and away. Chase pulled on the ground to third. Liner takes it on a hop to his left. Throw to first. 2 down. And that'll bring up Song. He's 0 for 1 today with a hard ground out to first base. Robbed of a base hit by the diving Joe Trunk, who beat him to the bag in a foot race. Cutter down and in. Low, ball 1. Two-seamer down and away. Low, 2-0. Diego's now locked in. Two-seamer down and away, hitting the hold of second. Diving his action, and it goes right through his glove into right field. It's as if he had a hole in his glove right there. Song smokes it right past him, and that's his first hit today. He's 1 for 2, and he is locked in again. Here's Boomhauer, 1 for 1 with a single. He is locked in. Great wheels over at first base. Pitch out on the first one, nothing doing. Pick off, nothing doing. A Song back safely. Slider down and then runner goes. Strike call. Oh no, it's a ball actually. Throw down by Sportsman. No chance. Song steals second easily. Song on the year now, 7 for 7 on steals. 2-0 count here to Boomhauer. Cutter down in the way. Ball 3 off the plate. 3-0. Tier 2 composed activates. 3-0 pitch slider at the knees. Strike called. Taking all the way sluggy. 3-1. Ball up and away. Pulled foul out of play. Full count. Had him off on the front foot there. Two-seamer up and in. He gone! Chased it high. Diego's gets in the bite. Third punch out on the day for Nick, and he strands Song at second. Bottom 3, it's 1-0 Dogs. Nick leads off, then action and Trunk as we get back to the top of the lineup here in the third. Here's Diego's. He is locked in. Hanging curve on the first pitch. He's late on it. 0-1. Change up away. Rip foul. 0-2. Curveball chased. Pulled foul. Diego's fighting him. Curveball up and in. Grounder to second. Right at Whoopity. Easy handles for Sloop. 1 down. Next up is Elroy. He's 0 for 1 today. Alright, Elroy, let's see what you got. Grounded out to short his first at bat. First pitch heater is off the plate inside. 1-0. Or no, he flew out to left center. That's right. Slider down and in is just off the corner inside. 2-0. That was a missed call from the umpire. Heater at the knees. Line to right field. It's going to go right to Boomhauer. 2 down. Joe Trunk up next. He's 0 for 1 today with a ground out. Oh no, he flew out. That's right. Flew out right center. Slider high. 1-0. Slider up and away, pulled to left center field, but that is going to hang up for Pickleford, and that is a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for Jones to the 4th. It's still 1-0 Dogs. Ackman, Buffler, and Hood coming up.
Third baseman, number 2, Herbert Ackman.
Herbert up, he's 0 for 1 today and on fire. Ball down and in. Line to short once again on the first pitch, and it's right at Carlton Starr again. Ackman out for the second time on a liner. To short. 1 down for Buffler. He's 0 for 1 today. He grounded out too short his first time up. Cut up and in, ripped hard to third. Liner dives and knocks it down at his feet. He'll get up and fire to first. Got him by to step. Thank you, Slowpoke. Way to go, Liner, to use your body and keep it in the field. 2 down for Turner Hood. 1 for 1 with a single. Two-seamer up and in. That is lined over first, and once again Turner Hood will get a base hit to right field. He's 2 for 2 today. Inning continues here with 2 down in the 4th, and that'll bring up Off Dean, who's 0 for 1. Pitch out, runner does not go in the first one. Two-seamer at the knees, Jock lines it foul, out of play, 1-1. Curveball down, hanger rip foul, 1-2. That was not where I wanted it. 2-strike pitch, slider down in the way, chased it out of the zone. 4th punch out for Dieguez as the runner was going. Nick does it again, bottom 4th, 1-0. Heart of the lineup coming up for the Dogs, Liner, Star, and Statsman. Let's go, offense. I need a little bit more today. Here's Liner. He's 0 for 1 today with a ground out. Slider up and in. Strike called. 0-1. Heater up and in. Line hard to left field, but it's right at Pickleford. 1 down. It was a heat-seeking missile. Dude, I did my playoff. Moved Ego up 2 points because I had 5 guys in the top of my MVP vote and got my ass kicked. Now I'm making sure every pitcher is over 60 accuracy. Yep, that's probably a smart investment right there. Accuracy means a whole bunch in this game, for sure. Carlton up. I believe he's 0 for 1 today. First pitch changeup misses out of the zone. 1-0. Heater in there at the knees. 1-1. Curve drops low. 2-1 count to Star. Heater up and in is high. It's 3-1 now. Slider up and away. Hit well by Carlton to left center field, but on the run Turner Hood as it hangs up for him. 2 down. Track up next. He's 1 for 1 with a single. Infield single his first time up the second. Changeup drops low. 1-0. Curveball drops low as well. It's 2-0 to Track. Slider down in the way. I think that was low again, and I chased it. Skyball to left of center. Hood is there, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for Jones. Top 5. It's 1-0 still. Pickleford, Jones, and Whoopity coming up. Here's Pickleford. He's 0 for 1 and 10ths today. I posted regular season stats. All my pitchers were good. I tried to work with my Sawyer. My guy just sucked ass. 7.42 ERA. Oh, man. You hate to see it. Curveball down. That's low in the first one. 1-0. Cut up and into Pickleford. That's fouled back. 1-1. Two-seamer up and away. High. 2-1. Pickleford struck out his first at bat. Curveball down and in. Rip foul. It's 2-2. And he got some good PDO rolls. Moved into a B+. Man, you hate it when that happens. Like, you get them developed up real nice, and then they just get absolutely hammered for whatever reason. Slider away. Grounded right at Elroy at second. He'll field it cleanly. Throw to first. 1 down. Pitcher Jones is up next. He's 0 for 1. Slider down in the way in the first one. Low and outside. 1-0. Cutter down in the way. Jones fouls it off the top of the bat. 1-1. Two-seamer up and in. Checked inside. 2-1. Curveball outside. Pulled foul. 2-2. Cutter down and in. Grounded up the middle. Base hit for Stamp Jones. I think that's the first of his career as he's going to reach here with 1 down. Let's get that ball for him. Roll it in. Sets it up for Whoopity, but that takes away Rally Starter because there's a runner on base. Whoopity 0 for 2 today in 10ths. Two-seamer up and away in the first pitch. Chased outside by Whoopity. 0-1. Cutter up and in. High and tight. 1-1. Curveball down in the way. Outside in the dirt. 2-1. Two-seamer down and in. Fouled back by Whoopity. 2-2. Slider down in the way. Soft liner to first. Trunk is there for the second out. Jones hanging on at first. Here's Song. 1 for 2 with a single and a stolen base. He is locked in. Two-seamer up and away on the first pitch. Middle away, actually blasted deep to right field by Song, looking to play it off the big wall and right. Statsman leaps in, he says, not today. Sakta takes it away. Extra bases certainly, and Jones was on the run. He might have scored from first. Great athletic play by Statsman against the wall and right. Keeps it a 1-0 game. Halfway home today, bottom 5 we go. It's a great pitcher's duel. Crowds, sportsmen, and sacks coming up. Good catch indeed. Thank you. Appreciate it. Rory up, he's 0 for 1 today. Heater up and away high, 1-0. Flew out the center his first at bat, I believe. Slider down and away, misses outside from Jones, who's now locked in after the base hit. He's 2-0. Heater middle in, and Rory has lifted off. Dead center field. Over the batter's eye into the street behind the ballpark, as that one is over the doghouse and out of here. Home run for Rory, 473. Fourth of the year, and it is 2-0 Dogs as we double up. Hey, ETL, welcome in, buddy. Nice to see you again. Hopefully your day's been well. Here's Sportsman, 1 for 1 with the single today. Jones no longer locked in. Change him up and away, high and out of the zone, 1-0. Heater up and in, that is a strike, 1-1. Slider hangs, top of the zone, through the legs of Jones into center field. Good swing from Sportsman. He's 2 for 2. Yoink Sachs is up next. He had an RBI single his first at bat, his first RBI of the season, and he's also back to neutral mojo. 1 for 1 day for the speedster. Pickoffs are active at tier 2 for Jones. Slider in there at the knees, 0-1. Change him away, hit off the end of the bat by Sachs on the fly, right at Hood on the easy sky ball, 1 down. Pitcher due up next, that's Dieguez. He's 0 for 1. It's a bunting situation, and we are showing bunt. Bunt is dropped down, back to the mound. Nobody covers second, so easy move up there on the sacrifice. 2 down for Elroy with the RBI chance. He's locked in 0 for 2 today. Trying to find a spot to drop 1 down. First pitch Heater just on the inside corner. There's nothing I can do with that pitch. 0-1. Heater up middle of the zone, hard up the middle, diving whoopity, keeps it in the infield, throw to first, it's clean, and that is going to end the inning as Sloop saves a run. 1 home, though, on the home run by Crowds as he hits it dead center out of the ballpark. 2-0 to the 6th. Boomhauer, Hackman, and Buffler coming up. A little bit of extra breathing room for Dieguez. Boomhauer up 1 for 2 with a single today. Cutter down in the way in the first one. That is ripped hard. Foul up the left field line. Just missed it. 0-1. Slider down and in. Boomhauer rips it foul again. 0-2. Cutter up and away. Chased it out of the zone. He gone. 5th punch out for Dieguez. Next up, Hackman 0 for 2 today. Cutter up and in on the first pitch. That's ripped foul. 0-1. Slider down and away. Out of the zone. 1-1. Two-seamer up and away. High and away. 2-1. Diego's up over 70 pitches now. Curveball down and in. Chopper slow roller up the middle. Carlton Starr will handle it cleanly to first. 2 down, and once again, Hackman retired by Starr. Here's Buffler 0 for 2. First pitch curveball down and in. Ripped foul, 0-1. Cutter away, out of the zone, 1-1. Bless you, Nick. Two-seamer up and in. Lined over short, Starr leaps. That was futile as that drops in for a hit. Little 2-out single, Buffler's first hit of the day. He's 1 for 3. Inning continues for Turner Hood, who's 2 for 2 with 2 singles. Clutch activates at tier 2 for Dieguez. First time today that has been activated. And that means Choker is active at first base for Joe Trunk. Go figure. Two-seamer down in the way on the first pitch. Hood taking just below the knees. 1-0. Curveball down and in. Strike called at the knees. 1-1. Cutter up and in. Doors. 1-2. 91 with some movement. Looking for the punch out to end it. Slider down in the way. Chased it, and he got to it. The nubber is foul. Pushed. 1-2. Two-seamer up and away. Chased it high, he fooled him. Sixth punch out for Dieguez as he gets through 6 quality innings today. Shutout innings as well, despite being hurt. Bottom 6, Trunk, Liner, and Star. Heart of the lineup coming up. And that is a gutsy performance from our new ace. Pitching Nicky. Go take a rest. Ice that elbow. Trunk up, he's 0 for 2. First pitch changeup on the outside corner from Jones, who continues to pitch well, just crossing the 50 pitch mark. Curveball hangs on the next pitch, driven deep to left field. Did he get enough of it? Into the dog pound. It's in the Dogs bullpen in left center. Joe Trunk turns on the hanging breaking ball, and that is 3-0 Overdogs. Second homer of the game for the offense, and second of the year for Joe Trunk. Way to wake up against your old team, Joey. Liner up next, he's 0 for 2. He's grounded out once and lined out to left field last at bat. He's down to locked in mojo. First pitch slider up and away, hits the corner, 0-1. Heater middle in. Oh, Liner got under it, but he just missed it. Right there is the left fielder, Pickleford, and that is an easy first out. Next up is Carlton. He's 0 for 2. Heater up and away. He chased it and soft chopper to short. Buffler is easy throw across. 2 down. And here's Statsman, who's 1 for 2 with a single today. Heater down and then inside. 1-0. Slider misses low. 2-0 count the track. Checked inside on the changeup. Good hold. 3-0. It's got to be perfect. That's not perfect. Heater up and in is a strike. 3-1. Change of middle in, rip down the right field line. That stays fair for Statsman. Into the corner it goes as Boomhauer with his slow foot will chase after it. Wow, a Wendy pickup wild throw. That's new. And that it did activate there, but thankfully Buffler knocks it down. It's a double for Statsman. Here's Crowds. He hit it out of the park last time up dead center. He's 1 for 2. Hit that one 473 into the street there behind the ballpark, right over the batter's eye. Oh, you challenged him up and in. I chased it 0-1. Chased it inside, 0-2, off the plate. Change it down on the way, taken low, 1-2 count. Slider down on the way, popped it off the end of the bat, shallow center field. Tough play for Whoopity, but he gets out there, and that ends the inning. Home run, though, as Joe Trunk turns on a hanging curveball and puts it in the doghouse in left center. Actually, it's in the dog pound, that's right. 3-0 to the 7th. Off-team, Pickleford and Jones coming up, and that's going to do it for Nick Dieguez today. 81 pitches, 6 quality shutout innings, giving up only 6 hits, striking out 6 batters, and he didn't walk a single soul. Good pitching today, Nicky. Go rest up. Well, he is locked in. I'm debating. What's the bullpen looking like, actually? Let's see. We got Marshmallow's gassed. Sims is 2/3. Munstar's fully rested. So's Heimlich, but he's injured. Roundhouse is also fully rested. Okay, so we have some options. Not good ones outside of Munstar. Nick, if you're feeling up for it, you want to go for it? Alright, you got one batter. Short leash. Talk myself out of it, of course. Cut her down and in on the first one. Inside. 1-0. Two-seamer down on the way. Jacques chops it back to Nick, who fields it cleanly. Throw to first. 1 down. Nice play, Nicky. Pickleford up next. He's 0 for 2. He's now batting 1 for 31 on the season. Mind Gamer active at tier 2 here. First pitch slider up and in. Check strike called. 0-1. Cutter up and away. Chased it high. 0-2. Pickleford now pressing the matter. Two-seamer down in the way. Outside. 1-2. Curveball down and in. Chased it inside. 7th punch out for Dieguez. 2 down, and the pitcher slot 2 up next. And here's Jones. 1 for 2 with a single. Pinch hitting for him. It is catcher Dano Yoshida, or right fielder, really. Batting 150 on the year with a homer. 4 RBIs. He's taking a day off to rest, it seems. First pitch from Nick. Slider down on the way to Dano. Just off the plate low. 1-0. Two-seamer down and in. That's a strike at the knees. Good pitch. 1-1. 90th pitch of the day coming from Dieguez. Cutter up and away. Whiffed through it. Yoshida just under it. 1-2. Curveball down and away. In the dirt, 2-2. Slider up and in. Yoshida drops it. Liner into center field. Sacks on the slide. Doesn't get there, but he does smother it. It's going to be a 2-out single for the pinch hitter Yoshida. And that is going to do it for Nick Dieguez. He goes 6 2/3 innings today. Shutout ball. He's given up 7 hits. Struck out 7. Runner at first, his responsibility. Even with clutch, over 90 pitches. I got to take him out here. Got to keep that short leash here. Oh, Who we going to double switch in for? Rory did homer today. That is true. Cortez is a better arm, surprisingly, in left field. You know what? We'll double switch Rory off. Although he did homer today, it makes sense just to get us the most space between pitching. It's a 3-run game, so we will go to Munstar. We will not mess around with this. Taking Rory off, and we're going to put Cortez in left field. He'll bat third next inning. Munstar out of the pen. 4-0 on the year with a 4.05 ERA, 180 whip, 5 runs given up, 3 earned in 7 appearances, 6 2/3 innings thrown. 10 hits surrendered, 7 strikeouts, 2 walks, a homer, and a batting average against of 323. Tier 3 elites. Tier 3 gets ahead, activates here. Face him Whoopity, the top of the lineup, who does not get rally started because the runner is at first base. Heater away, hard hit at the middle into right center on the first pitch. Sachs cuts off in right center. Yoshida's going to think about third base. Throw coming in. It is just late. Runners at the corners. 2 down now for Sakta. 1 for 3 with a single. Powers right-hander now activates for the first time today. And Tier 3 off-speed hitter. On deck, I believe, is Boomhauer. Also not a great option to face either. But I'm going to take my chances. Go walk down there, Sakta. I want the force out. All right, Sluggy, 1 for 3 with a single. Munstar chose him. Let's see what we can do. 2-seamer down and away in the first pitch, just off the plate, 1-0. 4-seamer down and in. Inside, it's 2-0. Curveball middle in. Hard grounder to first, past Joe into right field, and that's going to keep the assembly line moving. It's 3-1. Buzzards on the board. That run is charged to Dieguez, so his line is done. Still a quality start. Hackman next, 0 for 3, locked in still. First pitch curveball down. Hard grounder to third. Liner is there. Throw across the diamond, gets the out, and that ends the inning. Munstar strands the bases loaded, only giving up 1 inherited runner to score. Coming out of the pen, Babette Walkman subbing in for Yoshida. Locked in with a 1.59 ERA, 0.88 whip, and 8 strikeouts. Are we sure this is Babette Walkman and not a clone? Are we sure? All right. Buzzards on the board with 1 run, thanks to that 2-out single from Boomhauer with the bases loaded, but they're still down 2. Sportsman, Sachs, and Cortez, 7, 8, 9, due up here in the bottom of the 7th. Sportsman rookie, 2 for 2 today with 2 singles. Base in the locked-in Walkman. That's first pitch changeup in there at the letters, 0-1. Heater up and in, jammed by Sportsman on the soft liner behind second, caught by Whoopity for the first out. Going Sachs up next, 1 for 2 with an RBI single. He is tense. So that last bat is that Heater's inside for a strike, 0-1. Ball away, 1-1. Change up. Pop foul by Yoink on the left side. Will it get out of play over by the dugout? Yes, it will, over the leaping glove of Hackman. 1-2. Heater up. Hit well by Yoink to right center, but he just missed it. Hanging up out there for Boomhauer on the run. Puts it away in front of the warning track. 2 down. Next up is Javier Cortez, who subbed in defensively at the double switch in the top half of the inning. Hitting .267 on the air. Change up and in. That's a strike. 0-1. Heater well outside from Walkman, 1-1. That's high on the changeup, 2-1. Change inside, dribbled by Cortez to second as he missed the barrel. Whoopity to first, that's a 1-2-3 inning for Walkman. Top 8, Buffler, Hood, and Ofteen coming up. Here's Buffler, 1 for 3 with a single, facing his old teammate Munstar. Both were on the Jacks originally at the start of the series. 4-seamer down and in on the first pitch, check strike, 0-1. 2-seamer up and away. Line to third. Liner leaps and makes the nice catch. 1 down. Turner Hood up next. 2 for 3 with 2 singles. First pitch curveball inside. Chopper to second. Action to his left cuts it off. Throw to first. 2 down. Got to bring up off tee, 0 for 3.
23. Shot off 10.
Two-seamer down in the way in the first one. Pulled foul into the screen, 0-1. Heater down and in is low, 1-1. Curveball down in the way. Looper left center field. Sacks racing in. Gets under it, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for Munstar. No issues here in the 8th. Bottom 8, action, trunk, liner. Top of the lineup, looking for some insurance. Here we go. Elroy up, he's 0 for 3. Yet to reach base today. Curveball up and in, misses from Walkman high, 1-0. Change away, hard grounder to second, backhanded by Whoopity in the hole, 1 down. Walkman now on fire. Here's Joe Trunk, solo homer last time up on a hanging curveball. Choker not active here. Heater taken high, 1-0. Heater down, late swing, 1-1. Gotta make your decision faster. Change up taken high, 2-1. Curveball hangs, ripped hard, but right at Hackman, 2 down. Speared it. Liner up next, he's 0 for 3. He's on fire again after making a leaping catch. Heater up, misses high, 1-0. High again, 2-0. Liner's flown out twice and grounded out, and Big Hack activates first time today, tier 3. Checked high, changeup, Big Hack remains active. Walk run activates at tier 1. Changeup middle and turned on by Liner, driven deep left center field. Did he get it? In the doghouse it goes. Hack Liner hits a home run for the 4th straight game now. Team leading 7th homer of the year, 19th RBI. We've got a 3-run lead again. Give us the insurance run. The big man, Hack Liner, continues to keep the offensive engine moving right along. Here's Carlton. He's 0 for 3. He's tense. He is not having a good day. Walkman down to locked in mojo. First pitch heater's right there. I should have swung at that one. 0-1. That curves high and inside. 1-1. That's down and in on the change. 2-1. Change of middle in. Oh, missed it early. 2-2. Curveball up. It's lined softly to center. In on it. Hood. He slides and makes the nice catch. That ends the inning. Carlton's bad day continues as he goes 0 for 4, but a home run from Hack Liner, our 3rd homer of the day, makes it 4-1 to the 9th. Pickleford, Walkman, and Whoopity coming up against Munstar. It does remain a save situation. Munstar will remain on the mound. Pickleford's rattled 0 for 3 today. He is now batting 1 for 32 on the season. Yes, that 0-31 is indicative of that. Defensive changes. We are going to go to the bench. Dig Eforto will come on to play shortstop as he will replace Carlton Starr. And we will have Lewis Rhodes sub in maybe for Joe Trunk if Choker activates. Other defensive changes, there will be none. We are set and ready to roll. Pardon me. First pitch heater down and into Pickleford. Strike called, 0-1. Down in the way. Dribbler to short. Dig, newly inserted. Bare hands. Fire has got him. Pickleford, you just want this season to be over, man. He's 0 for 4 today. 1 for 33 on the season. Walkman up next, batting 1,000 on the year. Pinch hitting for her. 3rd-year player Jude McKay, the 3rd baseman. Batting a measly 160 off the bench this year with a solo homer. RBI hero not active. Two-seamer up and in on the first pitch. Soft line to the second. Leaping is Elroy, and he takes it out of the air. 2 down. Down to their last out. It's Whoopity with a rally starter at tier 2. He's 1 for 4 with a single. 4-seamer up and away on the first pitch. That's a strike. 0-1. Curveball down in the way. Chase, dribble to second. Action charges. Backhands cleanly. Throw to first. 1-2-3 9th inning for Elaine Munstar. The Dogs break the losing streak. They win 4-1 as they get to 8 wins on the season and are guaranteed now at least a 500 season with only the doubleheader against the Jacks left to play. It wasn't a win by a lot, but it is a win. We did what we had to do. The momentum is turning to our favor. Now we ride this momentum into the Jacks series and hope it's enough to win it. Great pitching day. If you came here for pitching, well, you were rewarded. If you came here for offense, I'm sorry. Neither team manages to hit 10 hits today. Only run for the Buzzards was on a bases-loaded single there in the 7th by Boomhauer. And for us, we had solo homers by Crowds in the 5th, Liner in the 8th, and in the 6th, I believe that was Joe Trunk. And then, that's right. And then in the 2nd inning, that was an RBI single from Yoink Sachs, his first RBI of the season. Hitless today for the Buzzards were Hackman, Ofteen, Pickleford, and McKay, the pinch hitter. Only RBI was Boomhauer's back in the 7th. And for us, solo homers for Trunk, Liner, Crowds, and the RBI knock from Yoink Sachs. Hitless today for us were Dieguez, Cortez, Carlton Starr, and Elray Action. Pitching line, Stamp Jones, the rookie, goes 6 quality innings. He gives up 3 runs on 2 solo homers, 7 hits, no strikeouts, no walks. He falls to 0-1. Babette Walkman, but he does collect his first career hit, so good news for him. Out of the bullpen, Babette Walkman threw 2 good innings, giving up 1 run on a hit. It was a solo homer. And then for us, Dieguez, 6 2/3 quality innings, giving up 7 hits, 7 strikeouts, 1 earned run, which was given up by his relief. Quality start and his first and only victory of the year. He finishes with a 1-1 record and an ERA under 2.5. Very, very good numbers. I think, ladies and gentlemen, we have found our ace for the future. Elaine Munstar, 2 1/3 innings scoreless, technically. She gave up an inherited runner, gave up 2 hits, 1 walk, and gets her first save of the year, gets her ERA down to 3. Very great pitching from Elaine today, and that saves the rest of our bullpen. So Sims will be rested up enough to be used next game. Heimlich gets a chance to rest more and heal from his injury, and we didn't have to use Roundhouse or Marshmallow, so that's wonderful. Players of the game, Dieguez for his pitching, followed by Crowds with his homer, and Liner with his homer. I understand why Rory's number 2 over Liner, because although Liner did keep his streak of 4 straight games with a home run going, Crowds hit the ball out of the ballpark, so you got to give him some props for that. All right, another victory. We'll take those. Let's move. Now let's see what happens in the simulation before the season-ending doubleheader. That's right, next episode will be a doubleheader against the Jacks, and it's for all the marbles. So that win puts us exactly 1 game behind the Crocodons for the division lead. We are tied for 2nd with the Nemesis. Liner or Star? Star. Unfortunately, Carlton did not hit well today. Levon or Marshmallow? Marshmallow. Deshaun has not played a single inning for us. Come on now. All right, so there are a lot of games to sim. There are 17 to be exact, and I believe our division rivals play a lot. Crocs play the Nemesis. Jacks play the Crocs twice in a doubleheader. Damn, they play back-to-back doubleheaders. That's got to suck. And then the Nemesis play the Buzzards as well. So, and that's all I can see on this screen. I think that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 14, 16. That's all 17 games right there, so... All right, let's see how this sim breaks down. First things first, though. Before we do that, let's build some suspense a bit here. Let's look around the league at roster moves. There were quite a few this episode, it looks like. Oh, my God. All right, Grass Eaters go and get Hannah Hogsman, the former Buzzards pitcher, replacing Manny Kays in their rotation. Bergenberg rolls +7 accuracy up to 84. He is going to be a B+ for his final start of the season. He's been pitching very well this year. He deserves that. Great job, Werner. David Digler, released by the Sawteeth, our former reliever, will be replaced by Walt Huckster, another former reliever. Lewis Rhodes wins the arm wrestling competition. The young first baseman gets +1 arm. Yoink Sachs loses 3 speed. He's down to 89. That's not great. Blowfish signed BH3, Bertram Halfberger to 3rd as they replace Pearl Pansky in their rotation. Bobby Odor, the utility infielder, will replace Squinch Toot Whistle on the Heaters. About damn time they started making some moves. They've been out of the playoff hunt for at least 4 games now. Garth Givener signed to the Heaters as they cut Bishop Fuller from their rotation. Tia Mayfair to the Sawteeth, replacing Leonardo Ramiro. Beefcake McStevens is released by the Blowfish for Kara Kawaguchi. Okay. Mana Moon to the Heaters, replacing Ray's Rufo. All right. Okay. Possible signing for the postseason over Sachs. I wouldn't mind that at all. High Eye, +1 velo in the free agent pool. And Hugh Jacobs to the Blowfish, replacing closer Julio Hooper. All right. Play development. What do we got today? Okay, liner. I mean, I could buy this. I could. Probably won't. Consistent on crowds. It's not a great trait, and he's not really a key part of the team. Bench guy. Pick officer's only a tier 1. I'm surprised this stuck around as long as it has. Ooh, rally starter at tier 2 for Statsman. Hello, hello. I like that. That's an easy buy. Joe Trunk. Development for him as well. Also an easy buy. I like both of them. I think I'll just buy Statsman for now, though, because it will expire. I want to, keep building up the funds as much as possible. So Trunks will be here for one more game before it starts expiring next time. So, yeah, we can wait on this one. For sure, because contact and fielding are already really great for him anyway, so it's not like he's lacking in that category. Statsman, 1 power to 71, 1 speed to 89, 1 fielding to 49. Bonus 2 power, he doesn't get it. Bonus 2 speed, doesn't get it either. Tier 2 rally starter, 20% roll, doesn't get it either. Damn. Swing and a miss on all of them, but plus 8 loyalty puts him above 80, so that's good. Alright, the Statsman's still an A-, and that's the only thing we are going to buy here. Alright, let's sim it and see what happens. How will it break down in the division hunt? And the playoff hunt as well. This is pretty big implications here. Wide loads rally, but lose to the Grapplers 9-5. Nemesis and Crocodons here. Battle at the top of the division. Crocodons get separation. They win 5-2. We move into second place. Nemesis down to third. Heaters upset the Platypi. That's good for us. So Platypi finish at 8-8. They cannot do any better. Crocs beat the Jacks 6-5. Not great. Crocs then beat the Jacks 4-0. So they have won the division. There is no way any of us are going to catch it. So Crocs have locked it down. Pigs beat the Moose in extra innings. Bee-Wolves beat the Grapplers for us in extra innings. That's good for us as well. Grapplers win 7-3. They beat the Bee-Wolves. Okay, so Grapplers finish at 9-7. Bee-Wolves finish at 8-8. Wide loads lose to the Heaters. That's great for us. The wide loads are out of the playoffs now. Heaters are playing spoilers very well. They've won all their games in the sim. Holy crap. The Heaters went on a run. Moonstars beat the Sirloins. Nemesis and Buzzards. We need the Buzzards to do us a solid here. But, of course, they're going to lose when we need them to win. So Buzzards have been eliminated from the playoffs at 6-9. Hot Corners blow out the Herbivores 12-1. And then in the second game of this doubleheader, the Grass Eaters are going to blow them out in response. They win 10-5. Freebooters and Grass Eaters, bottom of the barrel in that division. Freebooters win 4-3, finishing at 8-8, but they are not making the playoffs. Sandcats lose to the Sirloins 8-6. That's good for the Sirloins. They have now won that division. And the Hot Corners beat the Wild Pigs 7-4. So they have also won their division. So a lot of playoff teams have been cemented with that large batch of simulating. How many games are left in the season? I will check it in a second. So looking at this screen right now, Crocodons have won the division. They will be the number 1 seed as well in our bracket. So they are in. Grapplers at 9-7 are also in. They have won their division. So those two teams have already locked up the top 2 seeds. We are playing for a wild card seed at either number 3 or number 4. A win in either of our final 2 games against the Jacks will clinch us a playoff berth. That is all we have to fucking do, is win 1 game next episode to get in. Nemesis already sitting at 9-7. They have also locked up a playoff berth. They will either be the 3 or the 4. So we know 2 of our teams from our division are going to get in. We need to win 1 game to get in as well. Oh, it's all or nothing next time out, and the Jacks are playing spoilers. Because this is also big for the Jacks. If the Jacks sweep the doubleheader, they will win the tiebreaker over us, the Bee-Wolves, and the Platypi, because they are the only team that can get to 8 wins that will have a positive run differential. Platypi are sitting at 0. So this is very, very big next episode. We need 1 win. The Jacks need 2. So it all means something. On the other side, the Hot Corners have won their division with 10 wins. Sirloins have won their division with 11 wins. Moonstars have locked up the number 3 seed at 10-6. They will make the playoffs. Right now, the team on the bubble is the Moose. They need the Sandcats to lose 1 of their final 2 games. If the Sandcats win both of their final 2 games, they need to do it by 7 runs combined, or they will miss the playoffs on the tiebreaker. So right now, 3 teams. There are 6 teams already in the playoffs guaranteed. Both next episode will determine the last 2 teams that make it in. Oh, this is gonna be good. Love to see it. Coming down to the wire. Game 1 of the doubleheader next episode. We'll see Werner Bergenberg on the mound for us. 2-1, 183 ERA, 092 WHIP. On the mound for the Jacks, Fabio Fabulo, the former Salty left-hander. Tier 2 Elite Forkball, Tier 2 Wild Thing. He's 1-0, 156 ERA, 087. Both pitchers pitching well above their ratings. I think Bergenberg's done it better. That's just my opinion because I'm biased. So it's going to come down to which offense is going to be able to solve these starters, because whichever team does that effectively is going to win this first game. The second game preview for the schedule is Tarak Smith versus Kerry Wayward, the bottom of the barrel of the rotations. Okay. So our 2 games play first, and then the final games the next 2 games to determine if the Sandcats make the playoffs or not. These 2 games do not matter. The Crocs are already in, Buzzards are already out, Sawteeth are already out, Sirloins are already in, and Sirloins and Crocs. Sirloins can't win their division, and the Crocs have already won their division and have number 1 seed. So these 2 games mean nothing. These 4 games mean everything. Oh, it's gonna be good. All right, but we have set the stage for next episode, and let's look at the free agent pool. Got some good, high-quality guys now in the free agent pool. We got Beefcake McStevens. We got Manny Kays. We got Ray's Rufo. We got Bishop Fuller. We got that bitch. Fuck you. No, you could go over there again, Pansky. I don't want to look at you. Go away. We got Hooper. We got a bullpen expert out here. We got a closer. I'll star him just, to be modest and friendly, but no. I'm not starring K Frequent. I'm not buying a closer. I just start Hooper out of reflex. I'm not going to go after him either. Is there anyone else I'm intrigued by here? There is Tusker Fuss. Meltdown is scary, but we can pitch around that, I think. Cut from the same cloth as Rockman, but he's a little bit better and also younger. No, not Chapani. I don't think I see anyone else I care enough about to star. Okay, perfect. All right, but that's going to do it. Let's set the lineup for next episode, and we'll call it a day. All right, it's Action, Trunk, Crowds, Liner, Statsman, Star, Sax, King starting over Sportsman to give him a day off, and Bergenberg, who's now a B+. Oh, yeah. We got ourselves a team, ladies and gentlemen. Let's look at their lineup real quick for a preview. We will not wear their alternates here. They'll wear their aways. We'll wear the alternates in Game 2. Yamamoto, Johnson, locked in Dazzler, Stanza, locked in Vortex, Glover, Base, and Bronx. Adamo, Cracker are both on the bench. So's Ramsey. Okay. And Darcy Hicks, thank God. All right. Stitch Grapowski's hurt. They don't have their long reliever. Then again, they have Matt Gunn. So, do they really need a long reliever? No. All right, the stage is set. Next episode, it's all or nothing. Jacks need to sweep the doubleheader to make the playoffs. We need to win 1 of the 2 games to make the playoffs. Tune in next episode to see which of these 2 teams will be the 4th and final playoff team for our conference. Next episode in the doubleheader regular season finale. If you made it this deep, guys, thank you so much for sticking around. I appreciate the support as always. If you haven't already, hit the follow or subscribe buttons down below here on Twitch to be notified next time I go live. And if you haven't already over on YouTube, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel. Link to Twitch is down in the description below if you guys want to come over, watch the games live before they're posted, and also follow me over on this platform as well if you so choose. That's @PracNasty over here as well. Shout outs to ETL and One Boy for both tuning in and chatting with me during the stream. Appreciate it, guys. Everyone else, catch you on the next one. Until then, this is the Nasty One, signing off. Have a wonderful day, evening, or afternoon, wherever you guys may be.